The future of television, which was the title of the panel I was just on, is very bright because it's not just the dynamic of how networks used to work, the traditional model of TV any longer. The focus has really been on new points of distribution, richer array of content and opportunities to be aligned as a brand with original content across all devices, to buy differently, to partner differently, but most importantly to bring data into that decision of who to buy, where to run, and how to connect with the audience in deeper, more meaningful ways. So what that means for everyone on today's panel, whether it was Videology, Roku, CBS, Starcom, MediaVest, we are all in this precision marketing world of how to understand our audiences better, how to reach them more precisely across all platforms with quality content. And that can be certainly quality content coming from the traditional broadcast players and cable guys, as well as the new startups and content aggregators or original content developers. It's a much richer mix of partners that we engage with today. It's exciting to think about not just reaching our audience across new platforms and opportunities on demand, on their own terms, but to understand how are people viewing and using those platforms differently so that we can make sure that our messaging is more relevant and creates more value there. So it's not only about the new worlds of Roku and Amazon and Netflix and new ad models that we can learn and start to test in those spaces, but how can we learn about video consumption, behaviors, interests, and content that we can then start to develop messaging or original programming against. It's that full circle of understanding our audience better, not just targeting them, but really digging into deep their behaviors and then making that part of our overall marketing plan. It's not necessarily the death of the interruptive ad model, but these conversations are sparking, I think, the dialogue around how do we create more relevant ad experiences across channels. And how can we do that with media and creative strategy and data all coming together to inform that development and distribution instead of it being purely a discussion about the distribution of the message. So as this ad blocking the subject, clearly a threat in some ways to our business, can be actually pivoted to an opportunity if it sparks more dialogue on how do we create experiences that are relevant to the audience that can actually drive results for our client. That's ultimately what has to happen in this space, drive meaningful, measurable results for our clients.
Last night here in New York, AOL and Publicis had a bit of an announcement about the Verizon platform. Tell us about that, what that would mean for your clients and perhaps what it means for the industry.
So what's interesting about the Go90 launch from Verizon and AOL is the opportunity for Publicis to really lean into mobile, millennials, and videos. Those three are a combination of our future. How can we understand millennial video consumption behavior, sharing behavior, how they actually clip and create? How can we understand in the mobile space new ad formats, whether that's simply ad units or ways of connecting and creating original experiences within that platform? And all around video and understanding the patterns there as more and more video is being consumed on mobile devices, tablets and smartphones. So that combination of mobile, millennials, and video, and be able to lean in with a company like Verizon and AOL to actually learn more in this space and bring some unique advantages to our clients around data, around ad model learnings and initiatives, we thought was a pretty compelling offer.